Coming up on Mountain News at 5, yesterday marked 4 years since 3 officers and a K-9 were killed in an ambush-style shooting in Floyd County. And cleanup efforts continue following major flooding in Jackson County.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, WYMT Mountain News This Morning starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good morning. Welcome to WYMT Mountain News This Morning. I'm McKinley Calandrino. The time is now 5 a.m. Let's check in with meteorologist Ashton Stanley for a look at your forecast this morning. Ashton, another really patchy, foggy day here in Perry County, and it's the first day of July, so happy July 1st.
Happy July 1st to you too. We are seeing some pretty patchy fog everywhere today. Well, maybe not everywhere, but especially in our area down near Harlan, reaching down into Tennessee, reaching over towards Laurel County. And then we're also seeing some fog over in Logan County, West Virginia. So the fog is a bit patchy. Take a little bit of extra time as you go about your day today. And something to think about is that humidity that's in the air that's causing this fog, it's not going anywhere. That's leading us to be in an extreme heat warning for all of our Kentucky counties until Friday, 8 p.m. And then also for all of our West Virginia counties. And then those of us that aren't in this extreme heat warning, y'all are in a heat advisory. So you're pretty much seeing mostly the same conditions. It's still hot, it's still humid, sauna-like. I'm going to be telling you more about that in just a couple of minutes. McKinley?
All right, thank you, Ashton. First responders in Floyd County gathered in Prestonsburg last night to remember the lives lost during the Allen ambush 4 years ago yesterday. A public memorial was hosted at the Prestonsburg City Stage as officers placed a memorial wreath under the mural of fallen officers Jacob Chaffins, Ralph Frazier, William Petrie, and K-9 Drago, who each died as a result of the June 30th, 2022 attack. Family members, friends, and fellow first responders gathered to pray and share memories before heading to the Heroes Bridge, where a second and third wreath were placed to honor the fallen officers. Prestonsburg Police Chief Ross Shurtleff says the community will forever be in debt for the sacrifices made that night. And its first responders will continue the work to make sure they were not in vain.
That is what they gave their lives for. How we improved from it. And to try to save and do good that evening, obviously, but every milestone we reach is in honor of them.
The departments and family members also gathered to place wreaths on the fallen officers, saying it somehow feels like it's been 40 years since that night. Yet, simultaneously, it feels like yesterday. The Prestonsburg Police Department just introduced its newest officer, honoring fallen K-9 handler Jacob Chaffins. K-9 Yak, Dutch for Jacob, is the department's newest K-9, joining his handler Paige Maynard as the department's newest tool for public safety. The new K-9 will carry on Jake's name as the department pushes into a new era.
But it's just been a long road to finally be here. Great tool, great handler, great team, but every circumstance had to be right. Right time, right place, right handler, right dog.
Shurtleff says taking time and doing it right was the only way to truly honor Jake and the other officers as they work to reestablish the K-9 program in the department. 2/3 of the county are trapped under a dangerous heat dome, experiencing some of the hottest temperatures so far this year. The country, nearly 36 states are under heat alerts, meaning over 250 million people across the central and eastern U.S. are cooking under potentially dangerous temperatures. Near Tulsa, Oklahoma, one roofer is taking more breaks than usual. But for folks who work outside, there's no real escape from the heat.
This place to stay cool is a home.
Yeah.
But if I stay home, I don't gonna make money.
As we enter the summer months, doctors warn to watch out for signs of heat stroke, like confusion, delirium, and altered mental state. If you're experiencing those, go to the emergency room as quickly as possible. Flood relief efforts are continuing in parts of Kentucky. In Jackson County, some areas saw up to 7 inches of rainfall over the weekend. The city of McKee was hit hard by flooding, and nonprofit organizations have come from near and far to provide support for those impacted.
We're here to pray with people. We're here to give hope and to give any supplies that we can to anybody that needs it. People that was affected by the floodwaters or people that just needs help. That's what we're here for.
WYMT and WKYT is teaming up with the American Red Cross to raise money for disaster relief. You can help by making a gift to the American Red Cross at redcross.org or by texting Red Cross to 90999. Health experts are warning about the risk of mold after the recent flooding combined with the humid temperatures. Mold thrives in warm, damp environments and could cause serious damage to your home and health. Health Director for the Woodford County Health Department, Cassie Prather, says the best way to get rid of mold is to let a water and bleach solution sit on moldy areas. You also need to get rid of items like mattresses and couches that can absorb the flood water. She says this humidity can cause more mold to grow after the flooding.
Mold spores grow in environments where it's wet and hot. And so we have kind of the perfect conditions for that in Kentucky right now. We've had a ton of rainwater, and now we effectively live in a sauna.
Prather says if you still can't get rid of the mold in your home after the flooding, you need to call in a certified contractor to do it instead. A Lexington church is under scrutiny after a vacation Bible school video went viral on TikTok and Facebook. The video shows young children watching a skit where people portraying soldiers appear to shoot at a character representing the devil. Children can also be heard chanting, "Take him out, blow him up." Many people online have called the video disturbing and violent, but Russell Weisberger, who says he's been a member of Mount Olive Baptist Church for 5 years, says the video does not reflect all the good the church does in the community.
It could have been better. It could have been different, right? I'm not going to argue with it, but it really hurts my heart because nobody wants to talk about the years of good from this church.
In a Facebook video, Pastor Dwayne Walker said performing a skit at Bible school is a 32-year tradition and that he did not mean to offend anyone. He said the clip showed them killing the devil. Lexington police say they have received multiple calls, tips, and concerns about the video, but say no criminal activity is involved. Police say any complaint should go through the Cabinet for Health and Family Services. A Prestonsburg man is facing felony charges after police say a crash on US 23 left his 4-month-old stepson with a head injury. Officers say they were called out Sunday night to a single vehicle crash, and a witness reported the car drifted into the opposite lane and hit a guardrail. Police say the driver, Charles Vanderpool, appeared impaired at Highlands ARH and later tested positive for fentanyl. He was charged with assault and DUI and under the influence of substances. 5 people were arrested after a big drug bust in Pike County. It happened after a state police traffic stop on 2 vehicles in Belfry. More than 2 pounds of suspected meth and approximately 2.5 ounces of suspected fentanyl was seized. Howard Burris, Carnell Archery, and Xavion McAllister, all of Ohio, along with Isaac Chapman and Caitlin Griffith of Pikeville, are all facing numerous charges and taken to the Pike County Detention Center. The Supreme Court also upheld state laws that bar that ban transgender girls and women from playing on school athletic teams. Kentucky passed a law in 2022 called the Save Women's Sports Act. That law kept transgender women and girls from competing on female sports teams. Yesterday afternoon, we got perspectives on the ruling from the Family Foundation, a group that stands for biblical values, and from Frontrunners Lexington, a LGBTQ run-walk group.
Female sports should be for females. Men don't belong in women's sports, and it's wrong and unjust for states to allow men to come in and take away these opportunities that rightfully belong to our female athletes.
While we're disappointed in the decision, we're not surprised, but we're going to continue to fight for equality. Frontrunners Lexington believes that everyone should have a chance to participate in sport, no matter their age, no matter their gender identity.
Chris Hartman with the Kentucky Fairness Campaign, a statewide LGBTQ advocacy organization, says lawmakers have put a disproportionate focus on transgender youth, saying there was one transgender middle school that was playing on her sports team at the time Kentucky passed the Save Women's Sports Act back in 2022. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Still to come, in a major and closely watched decision, the Supreme Court struck down President Trump's executive order, which would have banned birthright citizenship.